Welcome back.
Hi guys, we're back. For kind of
Got my
part
bling on.
3-4 action today. Hi Jamal.
Yo, what's up?
So today we're gonna finish up our breakup conversation, and we're gonna do it a little
We're
differently.
gonna finish all of it, like all. It's all gonna be okay.
Is that another plan?
I haven't.
How long do you want this to go?
Not too long, you know. But I feel like it should
No.
get its credits due.
No, I'm over it. We can talk about something else, so we're not gonna keep talking about this breakup forever. Anyway, so instead of playing 21 questions, we are going to be playing truth or truth. Well, Jamal's really going to be playing the game.
Oh, this was
Yeah.
a one-sided thing.
I mean,
this
I spoke my truth last time because you asked me hard questions and I answered honestly. I asked you hard questions and you answered not honestly.
I feel like I answered the questions I would ask, but we'll go back and look at it. We haven't looked at it yet, so we're in a disagreement about how it went. But we'll see.
We will see. But
So we're not gonna address why I have this right now. How
oh
we
yeah. Why do you have a
Start
wedding
there.
ring? Because I'm
you
not
don't?
married.
That's the simple way to answer that.
Yeah. That's a nice wedding ring.
I know. It was nice while you were wearing it too.
Anywho, so again, truth or truth is what we're doing. The way it's going to work, I have these lovely sticky notes. We're going to go, we have 8 truth questions that he has to answer for the 8 years that I've spent with this man. So we'll see what he has to say. The way he's going to play is simple. He's going to pick up 2 pictures. That's what these are down here if you can see it.
Okay.
And then we're going to look at them, see if we feel anything. If we don't, it's okay. If we do, it's cute. Otherwise, and then right after that, he's going to grab the question in order. And he's going to answer it to the best of his ability. So
I'm gonna just go ahead and start. All right. So I don't know if y'all will even be able to see these pictures, but I'm sure they're somewhere on the internet. You want to explain them?
Do you even remember these pictures?
Yeah.
This was our first Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had to celebrate it late in the barracks.
Yeah, 'cause you were
and it was
gone.
really cool. I got like mad Victoria's Secret stuff and Build-A-Bears, and
Victoria's always a good gift, you know, a gift for both people.
it doesn't save a marriage though.
Hey, facts.
That one was in our first apartment in Silver Spring.
Right before a date. A date
Yeah.
night.
You're taking me out. We were going out dancing. Cool story, bro.
Your question, you want to pull the sticky note? Or
No, you do it.
Any one I won? Or
No,
go in
number
order?
1. We're going in order.
So you set these up with a purpose and a goal.
Can we do it neatly, please? Don't ruin
I
everything.
tried.
Okay, ready? What's the first question?
What did I do wrong? I would say what I did wrong was I failed you and lost your trust. That's what I did wrong.
The nigga cheated.
Not
You are
necessarily.
so cute.
Not necessarily.
You want to really do this today?
I could start with my poem.
came with a whole.
I wrote a poem to
I came with
explain
a
all
whole
this.
nother energy. Last time I was in a yellow dress, purple lipstick. I think I was still feeling you a little bit.
You still
I
are.
was ready for it. Now I got my hoodie on. I'm good. Like I'm here for the truth.
Oh, the hoodie.
We're
the,
good.
The, you know,
Like
the grease on the cheeks. They're ready to rumble.
yes.
So that's the energy you on right now.
So,
I should put up my guard.
No, don't put up no guard.
All right.
But like, we ain't gonna do no cute answers. Talk about I broke your trust. Nah, you
That's
need
what
it,
happened.
dog.
That's not what happened. I wrote a poem.
How do you?
I wrote a poem.
You
You wanna
keep
get to the
talking about
poem?
this damn poem.
I wrote a poem.
We go to question 2. Let's do question 2.
Nah, I thought, you know, do some pictures.
Oh, that's why we have them in there. It got hot fast. Okay.
Same picture. Well, same place. for
Yeah,
this
same
one.
place.
Yeah, same. Yeah, multiple pictures. You know how women take 8 pictures for
Alright,
one
child.
moment, you know, so there's a couple of repeats in there. Go ahead.
All
I'll show
right.
them to y'all so
So
y'all can see them.
we used to go on all these little date nights in DC. I think that was we were stuck at Waldorf. Not Waldorf.
We were riding the metro or something.
Wheaton, near that mall. That long escalator.
Yeah, she was scared.
We were stuck there until the train got back
If
on
you
the
go
track.
to DC, Maryland area, some of the metro stops have like really long
Unnecessary
escalators.
information.
I mean,
Anyway,
Content.
This was we went out dancing to Tony and Mom's parties when she used to throw parties.
oh yeah, that is what that is. One of the hand dancing parties, stepping parties.
Question 2.
Oh, let's see. Why wasn't I enough? You did get some heavy questions, didn't you? The question
and by I, because last time you changed it to say.
To what?
Because the question was, what did you do wrong? Mm-hmm. But you said, what did I do wrong? So just to clarify, I'm asking, why wasn't I enough?
Oh, I didn't answer the last question the proper way.
You did. You just said it wrong.
All right. So what did you do, or why wasn't you enough? Well, I feel like that's a question every woman asks after a relationship, and
I'm talking about this woman.
Yeah. And that's not a valid statement. You are more than enough.
So why did you need more?
More than enough. I don't need more. I didn't need more.
Jamal.
All right. Okay. So the issue that I had in that relationship was it was very one-sided in a sense. So I felt like I was making sure everything you wanted came to be and working towards what you needed and wanted throughout the relationship. So I felt like it was a lot of one-sided communication. Like, I'd be that listening ear for you and talk to you about things you're going through and issues you're having. And I feel like that wasn't reciprocated.
So you felt like I wasn't listening, so you went to someone else so they could listen to you?
For conversation, to talk to people, yes.
And then you decided you had to talk about me?
That didn't happen. Can I read my poem?
And you
all this is addressed in my poem.
Okay, let's finish this question. And another question. And then we'll read your poem.
All right, but
let's get to the halfway point.
Okay, so to answer that question, to felt that I had to talk about you, it was a very, very long time before I ever talked about you.
All right.
In any capacity.
That's not what I'm asking. I'll ask you that again
later
because you just spin it. Yeah. You just spin it again. Bring it back. So, my question is, when did you decide that you needed me to listen to you? Because you know how you're always talking about, I've never changed. I've always been the same Tiffany. I don't talk. I don't speak. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, I'm here for you, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's how our relationship started. You didn't tell me. I'm still learning things about you that you didn't want me to know. Like, you give your information sparingly. At what point was I supposed to understand now he wants me to talk? Because all the things that you told me that I had to do as your wife, I was still doing. I was still cooking. I was still cleaning. I was still. So it's like, so I was still bringing mad money. I was still getting degrees. We're still going out. We're still, you know what I mean? Like, we're having a great time. I had just had a kid. Like, so of course my postpartum depression, that affected certain things. But like, when was I supposed to say, hey, now I need your undivided attention. I need to listen to me because I want to talk to you?
It wasn't necessarily undivided attention.
I was never your confidant that way.
I guess I would say you can only hold things in for so long. So there's issues that we were having or issues that I was having that
the point is
became a lot.
I need you to stop saying that I wasn't listening and you were trying to talk to me, because you weren't. You were trying to talk about me, and you can't do that with me.
That's true. I cannot.
So that's what you were doing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I hate when you keep saying, "Oh, you weren't listening to me. You needed to talk to me.
No, you're absolutely right.
Support."
There's things that I cannot talk to you about because of how they will affect you. Yeah.
But you didn't choose therapy. You didn't choose your mom, which I would have hated. But you didn't choose your mom. You didn't choose anyone in your circle. You chose
girls. The people that would know you and people that would be around.
No, you didn't. You chose girls that wanted to be me, and then you ended up cheating with them.
That's not true.
The point is, if you needed a confidant, there was a laundry list of people you could have called before someone that you were cheating with. Because that's the craziest part to me. That you're talking about me, my well-being, my mental health, with people that want to be me. Not that important, but people that you are hurting me with. So you're adding more hurt. And it wasn't just one.
Can I read my poem?
We're not at question 3. All right, we're going to get to that. Point is, don't reference it again because it's starting to make me annoyed. I'm trying to have this conversation.
Make this go faster.
So, like, is that true or not true?
Parts of it.
What's not true on that?
It is true that I talk to people outside of our circle, but there was a purpose to talk to someone outside of our circle versus someone who you regularly talk to.
Because it's fake and it's shady.
No, because of how you felt about your health and that you didn't express that to everybody at that time.
So you decide you know the perfect person. I'm choosing not to say it to my closest family and friends, but you know the person that should know about my business?
It was someone you decided to already share that part of your life with.
And that's a lie. She didn't know shit about me. You told her.
That's not true.
Oh, is that what she told you?
Y'all shared that information.
Is that what she told you? Anywho, next question. Go ahead.
Oh, pictures. Let's do... Oh, these are good ones.
Oh,
these
yeah.
These are photo shoot ones. This was
okay.
a minute
I think
ago.
it was the both... No, those were the same photo shoots.
No,
oh, no.
very,
okay,
very
so
different.
That was the first one.
Because you're pregnant.
Yeah, that was the first one. My first Mother's Day photo shoot. No, that was the second one. How many have we done?
You're on the third pregnancy in this photo?
Yeah, but we didn't do one for Adrian. Yeah, so that was the first one, the black and white one, right? Yeah, because Felicia was there.
I really grew my hair out, didn't I?
Yeah, it was ugly. And this was the second one, which was last year. After Donnie was born. All right, question number 3. We might have already went over it, I think.
Oh, yeah, you did the why choose girls. How would I know who wants to be you? That's a crazy question.
Why choose girls who want to be me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's go through the messages. I don't see why you have these issues. I would love to have degrees like her. She has such a great life. Why is she blah, blah, blah? If I had that, but you don't. But
I
they
agree.
had
Next
you.
question.
Nope, they had you. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
This whole video.
Why? How
Okay.
can a girl that don't have half of what I've had help me? How does that make sense?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
So what were you doing? My whole purpose is for you to understand that I will forever take my part in it. I should have been on medication more consistently. I should have been able to go to therapy more consistently. Once I finally knew that, okay, I was mentally ill, I got it. I should have focused and made it a more safe, emotional...
A priority?
Yeah, a priority to make it more safe and emotional, for our home a more safe, emotional environment for you, right? Because when the highs are highs, but the lows are lows. I'll own up to that. I'll own up to when I'm relaxing and I'm using whatever I'm using and enjoying myself that you didn't like that. And I'll say, I ignored the fact that you didn't like it a lot of the times. I owned up to it. You had a whole hour in the first video to say what you had to say. And every time you spoke, I listened and owned up to my part in it. I'm not here for the spit. When it's your turn to own up to your part.
I definitely own up to the role I played in this.
You're literally saying things like, that is half truths. And I can't, I'm trying to walk away with a conclusion. I want to be sure of myself. I don't want to be insecure.
You should be sure of yourself.
Well,
you shouldn't be insecure.
Yeah. I don't know if you're patronizing or not.
I'm not
but
at all.
Yeah, I should be. But I'm not. So we need to be very clear on how we're answering these questions. No,
how
you
weren't.
Yes,
these
so
questions?
Yes, how you are answering these questions. So you can understand where we're at too. We're not going to blame anybody else besides who deserves the blame.
Facts.
So it's just me and you, and we're going to figure this out.
Sounds good.
Number 4, and then you'll read the super poem.
I thought we were doing pictures again. You go ahead and pick some pictures out. You seem hyped, psyched up, gassed up,
You're right.
ready to go. Like,
You're right.
Move around or something. 'Cause you need to
Okay.
ease back.
Oh. Okay. So this was Adrian in my stomach.
See, I look good with my hair long in that picture.
Anyway, and we were at our baby shower. My mom threw me this baby shower. We're not even going to go there. It was amazing. And my Aunt Dawn and cousin Nicole. You had such a baby face. Everyone used to think I was older than you.
I look real young in that picture.
Old. Yeah, so
now I got gray hair.
Yeah, this was
I think somebody over there.
I think this was after the Phi Mu Alpha probate. Donovan.
Yeah, because we were out late.
My GB was probating. And yeah. Question number 4.
I like that shirt. I don't think there's an even amount of questions and pictures. We should just pick a couple more pictures.
I'm gonna do one more. Oh.
Is that my first concert?
Yeah, it's your first concert. Who bought you the tickets?
I didn't buy the tickets, that's for sure.
Where do we go? Oh, he's problematic now. Chris Brown.
Oh, we did go to Chris Brown.
It was a good show.
Concert.
It was, yeah.
What's his name? T-Pain was there?
Yeah, he was. He did an encore.
Yeah, who else was
It
in
was
front
good.
of him?
We didn't. I don't think we came. We went out to eat first. We were late.
I don't think we've ever been to a concert on time.
It's okay. You could do it with your
No,
new
J.
girl.
Cole. We caught all the J. Cole stuff.
Oh, yeah. We did see J. Cole on time.
Oh, wow.
What question is it?
Okay, yeah, you do have to read the questions, right?
Yes.
What could I have done to make you see that I was hurting? That's a very good question. I'm thinking about that summer specifically.
It's not just that summer, but...
I don't necessarily know what you could have said, but there definitely need to be some type of clarification about what was actually hurting you. After so long and so many years of dealing with your health and your lows and those type of warning signs or signals, and I know things are going twisted. It was a matter of not knowing the difference between what was causing it, because I rarely ever knew what caused us to get to that point when you were having a problem or when you were depressed. I just knew you were depressed, didn't know why. So it'd be differentiating between of what was causing it, because I'd ask you what's wrong. Sometimes you wouldn't have a reason, you wouldn't know. It'd just be one of those lows. Sometimes there would be something that caused it. So a simple, hey, I don't like what you're doing right now. Okay, this is the issue right now. Okay, cool. Let's fix that. But it wasn't a clarification until long after the fact.
You serious?
I think that would have helped. You don't like that answer either, huh?
It's not about liking it. I didn't tell you. I didn't try to talk to you.
After the fact. It was definitely after the fact.
After the fact, when I said, don't contact these people again. And
No, it was like a middle, I guess,
and you
in the middle
contacted those people again and again and again. You didn't directly knew that I was telling you that was hurting me?
At that point, yeah, but it was after.
But you did it again and what? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Jesus.
I don't get it.
This is stressful.
Because you're lying.
I'm not lying.
How do you not
know
what's hurting me if I'm telling you exactly
it was
what's
after
hurting
you were
me?
already hurt. So I get what you're saying when you're like, you know what, screw it, don't ever talk to these people ever again. It's like, all right.
And then you do it anyway.
I did do it again. I did talk to them again, yeah. But I'm saying at the point.
No, sorry. Let's clarify. You literally just said you couldn't tell the difference between when it was my bipolar or when it was my anxiety and when it was you hurting me, right? Mm-hmm. But if I'm telling you it's you hurting me,
I'm saying it was after the fact, after the summer.
How am I supposed to know before you hurt me? What? I don't. Okay. All right. So the point is, there's no. Hold on. Sorry. We're good. The point is, there's nothing I could have done and said for you to see it.
Well, you did eventually. Hell, you're doing it now again.
Oh, we're doing it again. Okay.
Pick some pictures.
I don't want to look at pictures right now because I'm confused. I'm so confused.
What's confusing?
Me telling you exactly what you're doing and that not
So after the fact, right? So after the summer was over, you had a long list of things that you didn't agree with, that made you mad or made you upset. If you had came to me at the first thing on that list when it first occurred,
for example,
that was squashed.
This year, found out you were talking to somebody. Tell you stop talking to somebody. You
After
still
we were
talking to that
single.
somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing when we're not together.
No. I'm not talking about. You're saying that this is an isolated situation and it was after the fact. It's the same thing now. You get what I'm saying? If we were together at the end of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Found out you're talking to somebody. I asked you not to talk to that person. You said,
yeah, if we were together,
and you said,
every...
you said you weren't going to talk to that person anymore, and then you still did. Where in that scenario was I supposed to tell you that was hurting me if we were together? Because it's the same scenario. And
you literally said in the same breath, I don't like talking to somebody, but we're not together, so.
No. Okay. You're missing the point. I'm just trying to show you that it's
repetitive actions.
It's a repetitive pattern. And so it's not like, and I've handled myself the same way in each of those times. So the last scenario was a bad example, but same thing with the girl that followed the girl we were just talking about. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same thing. Don't talk, don't, her grandpa died, whatever. You always find a reason to communicate with these people. And that's a big deal of why it's hurting me. And you knew that as a fact. And you're telling me now that I should have stopped you and said it again that you were hurting me? That would have got you to understand?
So we're mixing what I'm saying with different scenarios.
Okay.
So yeah, that's not valid for that scenario at all. It's not the same thing.
Okay, so take out last year.
Not last year. I'm talking about the conversations of you talking about me talking to somebody, and then the conversations of that summer. I'm saying that summer, if you had told me from Jump Street, hey, this is now a problem, then it wouldn't have been a problem.
I did tell you that.
At what point did you tell me that?
I'm talking about telling you not to talk about my health because I warned her too.
So then she did know about your health.
No. I said this isn't a case study. I'm doing you a favor. Don't talk about anything that you see or blah, blah, blah. And I told you not to talk to anybody about my personal health. So that was just if by chance she saw anything. That's if by chance she saw anything. Do you get what I'm saying? But for you knew my mental health was off limits. Hell, that whole issue with your mom was because my mental health was off limits. You knew that in and out of our lives, regardless of her or any other girl. You knew my mental health was off limits. And here you are on Facebook Messenger talking about it. Here you are in text messages talking about it. Here you are in person
to someone that was there going through it as well.
Oh, she was going through something.
To someone that was there to see your mental health and be a witness to it as well, I figured, oh, she sees this too, now I can talk to somebody about this. So for that entirety of our relationship, I never talked to anybody about your mental health, even my mother, where it became issues between you and my mom's relationship. And I never addressed why this was becoming an issue in regards to your mental health till you were ready to have that conversation with her and the part of the pie that you wanted to share. And that was it. So no, I've never talked to anybody until that summer when there was somebody else who was witnessing your mental health and seeing it. I was like, oh, well, she sees it too. Now I can talk to somebody about it.
Got it. Okay.
What's next?
I don't know. I really don't. What do you want to do? Next question?
No, I'd rather look at pictures and pick up a pile of them. Let's see if I remember what I remember. Okay, cool. So, we're going to go through some more pictures here. This first one, you see it. It's on the mall in DC. Another date. This is when you still had braces that you ripped out yourself. So another fun date. Let's see, this next one, you want to explain the next one? Do you remember the next one? It's in somebody's backyard.
It was my best friend's mom's wedding.
Was it the wedding day or it was the wedding day. Was it the cookout? Yeah. So a road trip and date for that one. Can't remember if that was the first pregnancy or if we already had a child then. It's a photo shoot.
My number.
Photo shoot
Christina.
at Howard.
took those pictures.
Yeah, they came out really good. Another date night. Pretty sure this was a birthday.
It wasn't a birthday.
No? You have a present?
Just taking me shopping.
Oh.
In Georgetown.
All DC trips. All right. Ugh. It's your show. What's next? What do you want me to do?
You can pick a question, whatever. At this point, I really don't care.
You want to keep going? You want to take a break?
I don't need a break. I need a divorce. Like, that's what I need.
That's already been decided.
So let's just finish this. All right, number 5.
Did you know you were breaking me as you were doing it? Did you care? At that specific time, there was a lot going on. A lot of heavy things to deal with that were causing a lot of ripples or a lot of issues and other things. So, no. I thought the issues we were already dealing with was what was driving you in that direction.
All right, next question.
It's pictures next.
No.
No more pictures? Alright, let's get through it. Do you realize you became part of the reasons added? Yep. But do you realize you became part of the reason I had to go to the psych ward? After we discussed it, and after it occurred, and after I went and got you and stuff like that, yeah. Especially when we go straight from Harvey having an argument to you going to a psych ward, it's kind of like that argument clearly is what set it over the edge.
I don't think it's fair that you get to play victim, basically.
How am I playing victim?
To my mental health issues. Like, you don't have anger management issues. That you don't have communication issues. That I wasn't dealing with so much shit that you were putting me through on a regular basis. I didn't get to have a significant other that wasn't you and talk about it. Because remember, when I did that with my best friends, what did you do? You told me to cut them off.
There's a different reason
Denzel
for that,
stopped talking to me.
That was
I had to start talking. I had to stop talking to Jasper for 2 years.
There's a reason for that.
I get it. The point is, you can just so gingerly say, oh yeah, I needed someone to talk to. Finally someone was in the house seeing it with me. Or finally someone was around enough to see blah, blah, blah. Or you had her, whatever. And now I could confide in that person. What? You did it so many people in my life because you thought I was too close. Can't talk about the relationship at all. But you good to just do it. And that's like, cool. Everything's okay when Jamal does it. And you feel justified in doing it. But if I call my best friend and tell them anything, I'm trying to make you look bad. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And you just, for you, it's okay. You needed someone to see your side. And again, you didn't choose Ed. You didn't choose Ori.
Oh, they know nothing about your mental health.
Nothing. Ed,
it's not up to me to share your information.
It's like not. That. Oh, now it's not up to you to share it. My brother, like, literally consider Ed a brother. And I tell him all my business because he helps me get through things, right?
You didn't even talk to him at that time.
I understand that. But
so
even
combining the relationship you have now with the relationship then isn't even like...
Even this year, Jamal. This year. Yes, we were single. I get it.
Do you tell me anything you talk to Ed about?
I get it. Yes, I do. I do. And this year,
when?
how are you gonna act surprised? Because you don't even know what I talk about them. So if I talk,
exactly, I don't know.
Can you listen to what I'm saying? You can't be surprised if I said yes. I've talked to you about something that I've talked with Ed about, because you don't know what I talked to him.
That's what you didn't hear what I said.
What is your question then?
I don't even know what you talked to Ed about. So how would I talk to him about something going on with you?
That's not.
I don't know what y'all's relationship is.
Can you just stop? What I'm saying is, you had all these more trustworthy people in your life to share your pain or whatever you said you were going through because of my mental health, and you chose others. If you needed this, what is it called? Therapeutic process, if you needed this release, if you needed this help, how are these random girls the first people you feel like comfortable in talking to?
I already explained that.
That doesn't make sense to me, because first of all, these other girls weren't in the house, period. So your answer doesn't explain everything. And second of all, my point still stands that it's wrong. There are so many other people that you could have talked to that would have made more sense because of what they mean in your life than to talk to people that you just randomly met, and then other people that are these distances away. But in your head, you're still justified. That's literally why you could just say, I already explained that. Because you think it's cool. You still to this fucking day thinks it's cool, which will forever blow my mind. And it makes me realize how wrong I was in trusting you in the first place. And the fact that we're ending this relationship blaming me because of my mental health, when in the beginning of my relationship, I told you that I had issues. I don't know. I can't explain them. I need help. I'm in a dark place. And you acted like everything was okay.
The biggest
and you
issue
acted
for me,
like you were going to be there in sickness and health. And now my sickness just got a little too deep for you, so you get to forget all of the other vows you had.
In the video.